guys, Scott here from Outlaw Garage. We had a little bit of a problem on the way back from drag racing with our Porsche 356 Outlaw. It ran really badly, coughing and spluttering all the way home. Idle was low. It didn't sound very good at all. It's been here at Australian VW for 2 weeks, so we're going to take a look at her and hopefully she's back on the road. She is ready to pick up and we will run through some of the challenges we've had with the 356. So here we go, the 356 is alive again after the drag racing. On the way back it did have a few hiccups, which I think we covered a little bit earlier. It's had a major service and a few other things fixed, which we will go through in a moment. But the only thing that had actually happened again, and we did check this when we were at home and driving back, is that the left manifold had actually come loose a little bit again, and it wasn't loose enough that you could move it, but it had clearly got loose enough where it had sucked the gasket in, and then of course the idle and everything had gone to crap, and that needed fixing. So what they've done is they've actually shortened the accelerator linkage, because that might have been coming loose and pushing a little bit. Put some extra bolts and put some different washers on the manifold, and hopefully that has cured that problem. But that is the only issue that we've really had with the car for a little while. Just that one manifold has been a bit of a problem. Fan belt's been done, oil's been changed, tune and service, and we will cover how it went on the dyno as well in a minute, because I think we've got the dyno paperwork in the passenger seat. So we're at the front of the 356. I think we mentioned a little while ago we had some rust developing down the bottom there in the wheel well. The guys have taken the tyre out, they've taken the battery out, cleaned it all up, treated it all. The metal didn't need replacing. I think we can see here it's all been repainted and recovered just to protect it so that it doesn't rust in the wheel well. I think probably what was happening, because we've been out in the rain and stuff with it, I think it had probably just come through one of the seals, and then of course it sits in the wheel well and then just kind of rusts a little bit. But that is now back to how it should be. So a couple of other things while we're in the driver's seat. We've been having no end of problems with the windscreen wipers. Like, you turned them on and they operated okay, you turned them off and they didn't turn off properly, they just went a little bit slower, and occasionally we've had to get out, turn the battery switch off to be able to turn off the windscreen wipers. But I think what was happening is that it had a bit of feedback loop, and the guys have put a diode in, so I hope that kind of fixes it. I think that will solve the problem. We also had a little bit of an issue with the ignition. I think that had just probably come a little bit loose, needed a bit of tightening up, because sometimes you turn the key and it didn't start. But that is all fixed up now as well. Okay, so she's been on the dyno. We'll pull these results over here on the bonnet. So on our drag racing, what we were finding was that the tacho is an original 356 one, so it has a red line at about 5,000 revs. The engine that we've got in it actually revs out a little bit further, so it should probably be revving out to about 6,000 revs. So on the drag strip we should have gone a little bit quicker if we'd pushed it a little bit more. The guys have dynoed it. On the wheel we are at 133. The car's running perfectly now, but 133 at the wheels for an old 356 with a Volkswagen motor in is pretty good. So we're very happy with that, and I think the next time we go drag racing, I think we're just gonna have to try and rev it out a little bit more, and just to see if we can get perhaps into that 16-15 kind of second mark, because that extra 500,000 revs on each gear is going to make a hell of a difference. just before we go, I thought it was worth sticking our head in at the tempo. Nothing has really changed from the last update. The guys are actually having a bit of a change here. So they've got a bay window at the back there, and then this tempo is going to be the last one that they restore at the shop. They're having a bit of a change in the work that they do, but this one will be the last full restoration done here at Australian V-Dub. The guys are probably going to start doing a bit more work on it next week, but the tempo project is all go again. The beast will be back. So there we go, that's enough from us today. The 356 is back on the road, ready for any adventures that are coming up. Thanks to everybody at Australian V-Dub, do an absolute great job looking after this and our tempo. We will see you next time. Please give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. The guys are working in the background. See you later, guys. Bye.